Will Smith don't gotta cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so... Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. We've got a new kit today, folks. It's exciting, and it promises more new kits, in fact. I think there's a lot of interesting implications. We also have a new Omicron for Ackbar, which is GAC, which is really exciting at first, and I don't know, we'll see what it is. We're going to talk about all of this stuff. We also know what the next GAC is going to be, if it's going to be 5v5, 3v3. So let's talk about all this stuff. And until then, please guys, give the algorithm some love. Thumbs up, comment, all that stuff. Please try and mount the algorithm. Let's go. And I am working on that graphic, by the way, guys. It's coming. It just... we need to wait until next month because I ran out of money. So designing it, we just have to wait because I'm broke. Yay! Let's go. You know what? We're gonna stay here. We're gonna look at. We had to kind of jump through some hoops. My Chrome isn't working for some reason. I can't display my browser, so we're doing a full screen thing here. Let's try it. There we go. Second sister, here's her kit, folks. First off, of course, the thing a lot of people are looking at, Inquisitorious. She is a new tag. There's a new tag, guys. We've got second sister. Here's what she looks like. She looks like a robot with a weird helicopter lightsaber that they all have. So the Inquisition's coming, and it's fun. That they even said in the patch notes, they were like, no one expects the Inquisition. We're gonna get more Inquisitors, guys. And so one of the things that they said in the Galactic War Report, the podcast that they sometimes announce new things in, which isn't the Gambit. They should absolutely start announcing things on the Gambit. What do you guys think? But anyways, They said that there's going to be a new leadership on each of the Inquisitors, and each of those Inquisitors is going to be someone who is able, like, they're going to tackle one type of Jedi. So in this case, they said that her kit is supposed to help kill Jedi Revan specifically. So her leadership kills Jedi Revan. So with that like lens in mind, let's take a look at her kit. All right. So she's going to be leading other sisters, brothers, all of that stuff. And by the way, I think that so we have a data mine for 3 of the Inquisitors. We think, well, we data mined that there's going to be 3 Marquis. My guess, if I had to speculate, would be that we get like the Grand Inquisitor or something as a conquest character, as our next unlock for conquest. But that's just speculation. So, anyways, basic, so much fear, and remember, this is from the game, whatever, Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, it is Jedi Fallen Order. Someone told me it wasn't. Someone told me it was just Fallen Order. But it's a very interesting story. I won't spoil it for you. Go on YouTube. If you haven't watched it, it's like a full movie. It's pretty cool. You don't have to play the game. You can just watch it as a movie. It's fancy. So, all right, deal special damage. So she's a special damage. I think she's going to be a big damage dealer, guys. Everything I've seen points toward it. She wants to crit early and often, and then special damage also means that her damage is going to be super high, and we're going to be critting and damaging a lot. So it does damage to target enemy, inflicts 1 stack of purge if the target enemy is a Jedi. So, and additionally, you have a 30% chance of inflicting it on whoever the enemy is. It can't be resisted, but it's only a 30% chance to proc. So, that's fine. 30%, that means that on a Jedi you could potentially get 2 every once in a while, but that's not like a... My guess is that we don't really care about that. The Purge is a very interesting mechanic. I think it'll end up being kind of overpowered once we have more kits. Let's see, shall I end this? And the animation is okay. It's like you have a helicopter blade, like, and that's all you can manage. Like, Darth Talon can jump a million times higher than you, and she doesn't even have a little helicopter on her lightsaber. So, maybe work on that a little bit. There's a reason you're not a Sith. There's a reason that the Palpatine wanted to replace Vader with Luke and not you. Like, you don't even know how to use a helicopter blade. It's embarrassing. Deal special damage to target enemy. This ability has 150% defense penetration. I need to look into that stat. I don't know how it works, so I need to figure it out. So, you know, I need to know how defense works first. That'll be an interesting video, guys. It'll be dry as paint, but it'll be great. Wait, I guess some paint is dry. If target enemy is inflicted with Purge, this ability has 100% critical chance. It's plus 100% critical chance and plus 100 or 50% crit damage. So remember, you don't get much crit chance with special damage. So she's not gonna have much crit chance anyways. But this one, if they have Purge, she's gonna be doing more damage. She's gonna crit probably, and she's gonna do damage. It's wonderful. She's gonna crit and do crit damage. Can't run forever. Cooldown 5, so this one's really long. This one deals with if they have 5 stacks of Purge, which she's not adding much Purge herself, so probably we're going to get other Inquisitors who add a lot of Purge, so you can take up to 5 stacks of Purge, and if that happens, then, let's see, if any stacks were consumed, then she gets crit damage up, and it might stun. And for each stack of Purge consumed, remove 20% turn meter, and she gains turn meter. This doesn't look that great, guys. So, I mean, so if they have 5 stacks of Purge, you can stun them for 1 turn. Otherwise, you have a 50% chance to stun. I don't know. This doesn't look super awesome. Maybe it does a ton of damage, and this is all just bonus stuff, or maybe you get stacks of Purge way easier. This doesn't look very good on its like, it's just too complex. So okay, so let's remove their turn meter. I mean, that's good. You can consume, you can get rid of their turn meter. She gains some turn meter. This is a once a fight move though, guys. Unless she has a way of increasing cooldowns, it's not that great. Like 5 cooldown of 5 means she'll only use it once, and I mean, it just doesn't look. Maybe it does a lot of damage, but like all this stuff for 50% chance to stun and crit damage up. I mean, she likes the crit damage up, of course she does, but this, I don't know. This looks underwhelming, but we don't know the context of the rest of the kits, so we can't know. All I know is this probably isn't the character that goes Star Killer. Maybe though. We'll see. We'll see. I'm open to it. Let's see. Final text in the so this is her Omicron. Or no, this isn't her. This one, her leadership has an Omicron. Okay, so before her Omicron though, so Empire allies gain 5% off, and she's Empire by the way, and Inquisitorious allies gain an additional 30% offense. So that means that everyone on her team is presumably going to be gaining 35% offense. And I wonder if Vader's good. Like, Vader's kind of like their supervisor in the comic books, at least. Like, he's the one who rules over the Inquisition, and I wonder if he's going to be their leader or like a member. I don't know. I don't care. It's interesting, but though other Inquisitorious allies have a 30% chance to inflict 1 stack of Purge when using a basic, which can be copied or resisted whenever an ally is marked. Mark all other allies for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. What's this? Whenever an ally is marked, mark all other allies for 2 turns? Okay, so like Jedi Revan, this is supposed to be targeting Jedi Revan. When an ally is marked, so Jedi Revan marks you, then it marks all other allies for 2 turns. Like, that seems like a really bad thing. It's like Jedi Revan just marks everyone, and then he can target whoever he wants. What? I was reading that as like maybe when I originally read it, I thought it said that it would mark all other enemies, so that you like, it's like, oh, if you mark me, we mark you. But no, this is like one of us gets marked. Like, you accidentally marked my tank. Oh well, I guess like you don't pay for that mistake. Everyone's marked, including the people who are stealth. This seems pretty dumb, guys. Like, that's not a good leadership. It's like, put someone without a leadership in there so you don't get screwed by Jedi Revan. Let's see, and so in Territory Wars, enemies start the battle with 2 stacks of Purge. Jedi enemies can't recover health or protection from Jedi unique abilities. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll have to see the rest of the kits, though. That mark thing doesn't make any sense to me, guys. I don't know. What am I missing? Let me know. Let's see, the unique. So this is a Zeta. She gains, look at that, more critical damage. Her special abilities can't be evaded when attacking an enemy with one or more stacks of Purge. Whenever an enemy or Empire ally is defeated, she gains bonuses. So, if you kill your opponents, so I'm guessing, so it's defeated. Does that mean, so if zombie dies and comes back, I don't think that means they're defeated. I think they're just, like, temporarily gone, kind of. But then they're back. But once one person is permanently dead, she gains extra speed. This also seems like so weirdly situational. It's like, once people start dying, the match kind of ends, and the plus speed doesn't do that much. Like, speed is only important with the very first part of a match, a lot of times. The defense penetration, that's a little bit nice, but again, 2 guys have to be dead, the battle's fully underway by then, and then more critical damage. I mean, maybe she's good in the end game, I don't know. She looks okay, but she is absolutely someone we have to take in the greater context, though. I'm excited for this. Frankly, this should be cool, but this doesn't seem overpowered at all. Like, it seems really mediocre in the vacuum of not knowing what else is good on this. Like, we still have probably 3 more characters after this to see, or maybe 4. They said it's a full squad, but we only have 3 marquees coming. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe we get a Galactic Legend Inquisitor or something. That would be interesting. But one way or another, she seems underwhelming, guys. Their leadership, I'm like, usually I just throw a Zeta on everything. Well, and it's not even a Zeta, but I just don't get that marked, guys. All right, let's go look at Ackbar real quick. So, Ackbar, he's already got, he's home of Machine Gun Leia, so, you know, people do moves. She's hidden in stealth. She just, like, shoots and shoots and shoots, and if you have 3PO there, then it's exposed and does damage all the time, and this is no different, really. I'm not sure, though. So, all allies gain tenacity up. That's nice. If all allies are rebels, whenever an ally's buff expires, they gain 3% turn meter. That's such an oddly specific, like, how many buffs are you planning to have on this team? Like, is turret going to be on the team? Maybe that might help a little bit. Like, put some turret in base, you get some serious turn meter addition. Let's see. In addition, if all allies are rebel, which, I mean, it makes sense, because he's already giving everyone 25%, or plus 25% speed, 25 flat speed, which is still fun. Let's see, whenever an ally uses an ability that isn't an attack, recover all allies' health by 5%. So, it heals everyone a little bit, but it's health, so who cares? Call the other 2 weakest allies to assist and reduce their cooldowns by 1. So, that means, in addition, so whenever an ally uses an ability that isn't an attack, they call a rebel ally to assist. So, in addition to that, they're going to call 2 more, their 2 other weakest allies to assist, and they'll reduce those 2 guys' cooldowns by 1. So, I don't know, like, are we just going to have Leia just spamming attacks here? You know, like, I don't think this is good without 3PO. If you put 3PO in it, it's like, why are you wasting him with Ackbar? This seems like an early game Omicron, which I might put it on Prevail, man, just to see how it goes. Maybe we get our Machine Gun Leia game on, but then my Commander Luke team doesn't have 3PO. It just seems like a loss. I'm at a loss about this one, guys. This doesn't seem good, but maybe I'm missing something, or maybe we'll get a rebel that's actually good. Who knows? Who knows? I would advise not applying this until we find out. I mean, I just recently told you guys about that trick with Ackbar, with his lead, and you know, he gives 25 speed, and then Biggs and Wedge give each other like another 45 speed or something like that. So, you know, everyone's gaining like 70 speed that no one really sees coming. You know, so if you make them kind of fast, you can really, really surprise people. If you would additionally apply this Omicron and put them on defense, like, can you make something happen? I'm just not convinced, guys. Like, turret could maybe make this interesting by getting, you know, giving out all those heal over times and stuff, but rebels aren't good at sustained attacks. Like, healing everyone's health by 5%, I want to know what context they're thinking this is going to be good in. I'm confused, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe we can theorycraft something up. Right now, I want this to work because I want my, like, both of my alts could potentially use it if it's useful, but certainly not endgame material, right? Let me know, guys. Do you have ideas? I would love to hear them. Finally, final thing, guys. So we know that 5v5 is currently going on. Like that's as obvious as it comes. But next, they also have the event calendar. You guys can go check all the rest of it out. But to me, this is news. This is interesting. We have our 5v5 as the next GAC as well. So no 3v3 for 3 times in a row, which isn't altogether surprising. Well, I'm hoping, though, I know that a lot of you don't like 3v3. I think 3v3 is so nice, especially for me, to be able to just mix things up. And, I mean, the meta is going to be so different. But, man, I do miss 3v3. I honestly, just because it's just a nice break. 5v5 is great, but, man, it can get so draining. It's just like, how many more GLs do I have to slog through? 3v3, you largely just like destroy each other's GLs and get on to the interesting part. Like I love 3v3 for that because you get to theorycraft new things and stuff, and yeah, it's way more interesting to me, at least. You have to kill more squads. It takes longer, but it's fun, guys. It is fun. Let me know what you think in the comments. A lot of new interesting stuff coming out. Like, is this the direction? Like, are we just gonna have a themed, like, Inquisitor stuff? Like, are we gonna get all the different Fallen Order characters and all the video game characters? I mean, I would like that. That seems cool. Like, are we gonna get a Galactic Legend, Cal Kestis? You know, or we're gonna get a new Night Sister, probably. Like, I don't want to spoil things in the game, but there's a Night Sister in that game that, you know, maybe we get a new, like, wouldn't that be cool? Like a revamped Night Sisters team. Someone who does something in GAC. That'd be fancy. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Lots and lots of things to be thinking about now. Do you guys miss 3v3? Do you wish it would die a fiery death? I mean, I think CG is going to still do it, by the way. They did mention that they were fixing the Starkiller kit and Moff Gideon's kit for 3v3. So, I mean, that doesn't sound like they're going to kill 3v3, but who knows? Alright, I keep promising to leave, and I just want to ramble, but it is getting very late where I'm at, and I still haven't scouted my opponents. So, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xerath prevails, even when he doesn't expect the Inquisition.